Want to be all that you were created to be? Want to fulfill your destiny? Want to be able to live a lifestyle only few ever achieve? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then we'll fill you in on a little secret. Okay, a big secret. All of these are obtainable. You have the know-how, the ability, the intellect, and the resources to have it all, and so much more. Not convinced? We thought a little extra persuading might be necessary, so let's take a deeper dive into this subject. No more excuses. I can do all things. Why do we find it so difficult to succeed? If we study the habits of successful people, what is it that separates them from the millions who struggle to maintain a meager existence? If there was one thing that we could point at, what would it be? What secret do they possess that allows them to go on and live a lifestyle that most only dream or read about? The answer might be eye-opening. One of the biggest game changers for successful people is they have a little dirty, dark secret. That secret is, they stop making excuses. You might be saying, yeah, right, time to check out another video. Sure, that is your choice, but then ask yourself this question. Why did you click on this video to begin with? Obviously, something inside of you said, it's time to stop living a get-by lifestyle. I live in lack, and I want to live in abundance. I want to have abundance in everything. Well, that's more like it. We're glad you're back. So let's continue our journey, shall we? If you close your eyes and think about what success is in your mind, whatever that is, what picture do you see? What comes to the forefront? Take a mental picture of that. Got that picture memorized? Great! Now let's further understand what it would take to make that become a reality. Ask yourself, what can I do to make that happen? What do I have to do differently today to yield the results that I need tomorrow? The difficulty lies in, are you really willing to change? That's a question that only you can answer. That's a question where you need to get real for a minute and look yourself in the mirror and say, am I really willing to change to obtain that mental picture I want? Is it worth fighting for? Or is it just nice to have? If the latter, will you just go back to sitting on the couch hoping I'll hit the Mega Millions next week? If the Mega Millions hasn't happened yet, then perhaps we should try another approach while we wait for that to come to pass. There are many reasons why we don't chase down our dreams, our desires, the life we picture. Have you ever heard, well, I'm much too old to start a new venture or career? Do you know Colonel Sanders? He didn't start to franchise Kentucky Fried Chicken till he was in his 60s. You're never too old. Colonel Sanders didn't use that as an excuse. Why should you? Have you ever heard, well, I just don't have the education or academic background to be successful? Did you ever hear of the company Apple? Well, this world-renowned company was built by a man who didn't have a university degree. You might have heard of him, Steve Jobs. Obviously, Steve didn't get the news report that you needed a degree in order to build one of the most successful businesses of all time. He didn't use that as an excuse. Again, why should you? Have you ever heard, well, I'll just get around to that once my hemorrhoids start to calm down? All kidding aside, the point we are trying to make is, are we making excuses because we're afraid to try? Afraid to succeed? The sad truth is, yes. Somewhere along the way, you became reprogrammed, whether that be through society, friends, family, heck, just life in general. You became conditioned to think that you don't have the tools, the know-how, resources, connections, etc., etc. That couldn't be further from the truth. So are you going to continue to believe what life has thrown your way? Or are you going to fight for your picture of success? In order to get pointed in the right direction, you must first declare a change. If your current state is not producing the results you need in order to achieve that picture of success, then you need to do something different in order to obtain a different result. One thing that you can do is find someone who has what you want. Study them, model them, and find out their successful habits. Incorporate any helpful suggestions that will get you pointed in the right direction. Next, despite what life has thrown at you, you must, repeat, must speak the results you want. Words are powerful, especially when you speak them into existence. Speak only the results you want. If you want to succeed in everything, then continue to speak those words, phrases, and sayings. Those results will come to pass. Always speak words of encouragement, words of promise, words of victory, words of success. If you do, you will be on the right road to victory and seeing unexplained doors and opportunities start to open. Always be your best. Give your best and watch how things start to fall in place. It will start to become clear over time if you stay disciplined how you will obtain that mental picture. Let's begin with these acknowledgements. I am successful. I am victorious. I am creative. I am confident. I am qualified. I am smart. I am talented. I am motivated. I am focused. I am determined. I am empowered. I have everything I need within me to be successful. I will not give up, and I will fight for my dreams, and I will not succumb to a get-by lifestyle or a lifestyle of lack. I was created to be a masterpiece, and I will succeed and fulfill my destiny. Now you're ready to start winning on a daily basis. Congratulations! You've decided to make a change, and through discipline, your choice of words and your willingness to generate improved results is a great starting point. Now that you're pointed in the right direction, continue on speaking the future you want. And don't forget to keep that mental picture top of mind and nearby at all times. When the mood wears off and the results slow down after time, you'll want to keep that picture handy. It will be the anchor that steadies you and keeps you pointed towards the roads of your dreams. You are a success in the making. Now go and obtain it. At Bring Your Best, we hope we inspired you today. If you know someone who could benefit from these tips, please be an instrument of hope and share. You'll never know how your reach can help to change a life, and you will be all the better for it.